Hey there, are you looking to sell your home? I'm going to give you the top 5 tips on how to sell your home for the highest price and in the fastest time. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm Summer Aston. I'm a realtor with Silver Creek Realty Group in the Boise, Idaho area. And of course, everybody wants to sell their house for the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Well, it's not that hard to do. It's not rocket science. It's just a little bit of common sense and follow through. So listen up to these tips and you will be on your way to getting your house sold. All right, so tip number 1 actually begins with you. You've got to set your motivations, your goals, and your timelines. Clearly define that so you know exactly what you're getting into and why. It's going to get stressful, it's going to get tough, you're going to get tired of the process. But if you have a clearly defined goal, you will keep working towards that goal because you know the end result is exactly what you want. And that's going to look different depending on your situation. Maybe you need to move because you have a job transfer. You're going to set yourself up to sell your house a little bit differently than you would if you were going to move because you wanted to downsize and you had a little bit more time. So setting those goals is going to help you know how you want that process to look. Also, when you have your goals and motivations defined, when you meet with your realtor, then you can tell those to your realtor, and it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to work together as a team and make sure that you are on the same page with the whole process of selling your home. About 75% of selling your home is preparation before you go to market, and about 25% is that time from contract to closing. The reason is because if you are doing the bulk of that preparation time, then you will set yourself up for a quick sale, which brings me to point number 2, what I like to call the 3 Ds, which is declutter, depersonalize, and deep clean. Okay, look at the differences between these 2 pictures. So which home would you rather live in? And which home is more inviting for you to go look at to see if you want to buy? That's exactly what you need to keep in mind when you are depersonalizing, deep cleaning, and decluttering. Listen, we like to watch HGTV and we see the Property Brothers come in and they do a big $100,000 renovation job and the house sells for $150,000 more. Okay, that's a possibility, but that's most likely not what your house needs. If you want to earn the very most money on your house, you don't need to spend hardly anything. Decluttering is just hard work. Nobody wants to see your old trophies sitting around, okay? Depersonalizing is in that same category. Nobody wants to see your kids' names written all over the wall. And then deep cleaning. Nobody wants to see a messy house. You can literally lose thousands of dollars if you have not deep cleaned, depersonalized, and decluttered. Now, as an agent, when I'm helping a buyer, that is a great buying strategy, is to look for homes whose pictures have messy houses, they're cluttered, they have way too much personalization going on, because we know we can get those houses for a lower price and a better deal. Don't be that seller. You want top dollar. You don't want to be the one that we're looking for the messy pictures and going, ooh, we can get a good deal on that one. That's not you. You're going to set yourself up for success and get the highest price possible. So remember, deep clean, depersonalize, and declutter. That will equal thousands of dollars on your bottom line. Okay, tip number 3, it's not that hard either, but it is very, very important. So make sure you hire a realtor who is going to put the money into hiring a very good quality professional photographer, one who does photography, drone, video, and even 3D tours. That's very important to buyers now. And if you have a good agent, that will be part of their marketing plan. Listen, it's very simple. Beautiful pictures sell houses, and junky pictures make houses sit on the market and lose money and be the losers of the bunch. and you don't want your house to be the loser in the neighborhood, right? So you've got to get those beautiful, gorgeous pictures done. Now, if your agent comes in and says, hey, I bought this camera, that makes me a professional photographer, or look, I have a widescreen lens I can put on my phone, don't do it. I cannot tell you how many luxury properties even that I see on the MLS every day where a realtor has come in and used their phone to take pictures. Those homes will sit on the market and lose money every single time. People will not even go look at the home if the pictures are not done beautifully and professionally. So make sure you have those gorgeous pictures and videos done and done right. All right, tip number 4 is correct pricing of your home. This is incredibly important. You cannot price your home based on your emotions that you love it so much because you brought your first baby home there. You know what? Buyers aren't going to pay for that. They don't care. Can you have your uncle who lives 2 towns away set the price because he says, hey, I sold my house for $400,000, so you should be able to too? No, he doesn't set the price. Does your neighbor next door set the price because they sold their house for $20,000 over asking? No, they don't set the price. What about Zillow? I looked on Zillow. Isn't that what my home is worth? No, that doesn't set the price either. Repeat after me. The market sets the price. Who sets the price? The market sets the price. Okay, so how do you know what the market is saying? Well, that's where you get a very experienced realtor who knows their numbers inside and out, especially for your very specific neighborhood, and they can tell you exactly the range that the market is saying for that particular month and tell you what it's worth. Listen, in a really hot market, sometimes the data changes weekly. So that's something that your agent is going to be on top of. They're going to show you all of those numbers so you'll have a very clear picture of what the market is saying about what your home is worth. So an interesting change has happened in pricing over the last couple years. It used to be that you could list your home a little bit high and people would come in and know that they could offer lower and negotiate. Well, what's happened with the really hot market is that it's turned into a seller's market. And so buyers are learning to be very savvy about what the current market values are. What's happening is they will not pay more than market value. So we have sellers who will go in and say, well, my neighbors, they sold their house for $10,000 over asking. I'm going to ask $20,000 over asking, and then I'll be able to just kind of get ahead of those multiple offers and get more for my house. It doesn't work that way. If you put your house for sale and it's even $10,000 over the market value, it will sit and sit, and you will have to lower your price until you come down to market value. The bottom line is, who sets the price? The market sets the price. Hire yourself an amazing realtor who will do all the market valuations for you, and you will be on your way to selling your house quickly because it is valued appropriately. Okay, so you've set your intentions and your goals, you've gotten your house cleaned up, you've gotten the pictures, you've set the price accordingly. Now you have an offer, and this is the last step in making sure that you sell your house quickly and for the right price. The right price that you want comes in to number 5, which is negotiating. You want to stay cool and calm during negotiations. Listen, I know that your house is so important to you and that you know your house is the best and most beautiful house on the block. But guess what? Buyers don't know that, and they won't pay for your bias either. Negotiating is all about coming to an agreement that works well for both parties. It's not about attacking an enemy. If you approach it that way, then it will not be a win-win situation, and it won't be a very good situation for anyone. So you stay cool and calm during negotiations, and you remember to focus on the numbers, and you focus on your goals and getting everybody to come together. Okay, so those are the top 5 tips to get your house sold in the fastest time and the highest market value possible. And like I said in the beginning, it's not that hard to do. It just takes a lot of hard work and determination. but you can do it. I know you can follow these 5 tips and you can get the results you want on selling your home. So if you have any questions, please comment down below. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos all about real estate and living in Boise, Idaho. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a really great day.